today's video, I am going to be giving you some box offenses that you can run. By the way, generally these are only ran against man defenses. They do not work well against zones. So if you're only playing against zones, these are not for you. But if you're playing against man-to-man defenses, as people should be, well, guess what? These are going to work really well. So let's get down. Let's check these out. If you want to check out, also make sure to check out the youth basketball coaching book. It's the complete guide to coaching youth basketball, and especially if you're a coach of younger players or if you're just a brand new coach, that book is definitely going to be able to help you because it's going to answer a lot of your questions. So box offenses are generally going to be very simple, but I'm going to show you some more advanced things anyways. But really quickly, if you like this app, it's called Playbook. It is down in the description below for 10% off with my code. First, we are going to have player 2 set the screen for player 3, and player 3 could be our first option. That would be obviously a 3-point shot as our first option if he gets that ball. Next will be a pin down screen for player 4. When this happens, player 4 is going to then go and set a screen for player 1. After this screen, player 2 is going to be popping up off of player 5's screen, and player 1 will be using player 4 as a screen. Now we have two options. We can pass to player 1 or player 4, and now we are in a 3-out, 2-in. We can make a swing pass for 3, but now we're in a 3-out, 2-in. You can run a 3-out play, or you can just go into a random regular 5-out motion. A very simple box offense that is actually very similar to the 5-out, because a lot of these box offenses you can run as a 5-out also. But what we're going to start with is 4 and 5 setting the down screens for players 3 as well as player 2. When that happens, there could be a mismatch, because if, let's say for example, these two defenders, they switched on these guys, so now there's a player 2 guarding player 5. Well, this is a mismatch. We want to get that ball down there, these guys clear out, and now player 5 can go to work against a shorter player. Or vice versa, we may have a player 5 on player 2. Maybe we just clear out and player 2 takes player 5 off the dribble to the rim, because player 2 would be much faster potentially than player 5. Another option that you have here with the box offense are screen aways. So for example, we may have player 4 and 5 screening away. That allows us to be in a 1-3-1 style offense. If we pass to player 2 or to player 3, it could be 3-point shots. However, depending on who you pass to, this will be a screen and roll, and player 5 would short roll to the high post. If it was a pass instead to player 3, then player 4 would be a screen out here. Player 5 would obviously clear, and then he would again short roll to the high post. And you've got lots of different options depending on how the defense is playing you. This could be a pass here, could score. Very simple, very easy. Many different ways of being able to score off of this. This used to be a play called Go Green for us when I was younger, but what we would have is player 3 setting the screen for player 2. This would be our first option, but not our main option. And then player 3 would go through the players 4 and 5, and this would be a 3-point shot. If it wasn't a 3-point shot, what we would do is have player 2 roll through or use that staggered screen through, and then player 1 would come down and set a screen for player 4, and player 4 would be able to get a jump shot, or player 1 could slip, one or the other. Something happens, but then we would just go, or at least the continuation from this we would just have player 5 set a back screen. Somebody setting back screens continuously for whoever is out on the perimeter, and from here, back screen, cut, and it would just be continuous back screens that you can use. The box offense is very simple, very easy, very quick. You can use them in a lot of different situations, but only against man-to-man defenses. Make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense that is down in the description below. That gives you a very easy offense to stretch the defense out, but also make sure to go check out the complete guide to coaching youth basketball that is also down in the description below as well.